there is a very important meeting which is going on as we speak, the meeting of the MLAs of the India Alliance in Jharkhand. The meeting was called today at 4:30 by the Chief Minister Hemant Soren. There is likely a discussion on the name of the possible leader of the legislative party, hence the Chief Minister, possible who can take over from Hemant Soren in case he's arrested. Now, Hemant Soren government ministers Champai Soren, Baby Devi, Mithilesh Thakur, Rajya Sabha MP Maua Maji, JMM Chief Whip Mathura Mahato, and other from MLAs from the JMM are in fact present at this meeting. Many Congress MLAs and RJD MLAs are also part of this crucial meet which is going on at the Chief Minister's residence in Ranchi. Now, what's the need? Why is it that the Chief Minister or all these talks and rumors about the change of the guard as far as the government of Jharkhand is concerned? One reason is, ladies and gentlemen, that Hemant Soren is under extreme pressure as far as the Enforcement Directorate is concerned. Now, remember, he has been served summons more than 6 times. He has skipped all those summons, calling them illegal and politically motivated. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister, the Enforcement Directorate today, after he refused to appear yesterday, has started some raids in Ranchi, many of them at people, those who are close, supposedly close to Chief Minister Hemant Soren. Now, I will talk about Arvind Kejriwal a little later, but this is a very, very important aspect as far as Jharkhand is concerned. Let me at this moment bring in my colleague. All right. What we'll do... Ministers after Chief Minister in opposition ruled states have been alleging that the Enforcement Directorate is being used as a tool by the Government of India. Remember, there have been continuous raids as far as Jharkhand is concerned. The other Chief Minister, Arvind Kejriwal, in Delhi, he has also skipped 3 summons as far as the ED is concerned. So at this moment, there are 2 Chief Ministers, those who are facing the ire as far as the Enforcement Directorate goes. And both of them, the narrative, the BJP is pushing the narrative that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going after the corrupt, and it doesn't matter who they are. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and Mr. Hemant Soren both have said that this is politically motivated. ED's only intent, according to the Aam Aadmi Party, is to arrest Arvind Kejriwal so that he can not campaign for the upcoming polls. Meanwhile, the JMM has also said that the BJP is using the ED to destabilize the government in Jharkhand. Let me first go across to my colleague Manish, who is joining us from, in fact, Patna on this very important story. Manish, as we were talking earlier in our sister concern, NDTV India, is it Bihar's history being repeated in Jharkhand? Very important meeting there of the partners and the alliance partners at the Chief Minister's residence. Wife of Mr. Soren is the front runner. What else are you picking up from this meeting, sir?
Right now, Ankit, this meeting is going on. It will go on for a while, but by 7:30 p.m. we'll have some kind of briefing where most of the legislators, in fact, this is the meeting of Mahagathbandhan, but because one of the major alliance partner, which is Congress party, has already termed the entire move by ED as politically motivated. So all the legislators, they are going to express their faith in the leadership of Hemant Soren. So now the question is whether his wife Kalpana Soren is going to take over from him. That entirely depends on the investigating agencies, Enforcement Directorate next move, and in that move also whether the ED is going to take the measure or going to take the step of taking Mr. Hemant Soren in custody. In that eventuality, everybody is betting on Kalpana Soren as the next Chief Minister of Jharkhand, because in the last few days, especially in the last 72 hours, the move taken by Hemant Soren somewhere confirms that he has made up his mind that if he will have to step down in case of his arrest, which seems somewhere imminent now, because today his close aides and some businessmen who were considered close to him are being raided. So now in next step, it is being by and large everybody is of the opinion that the ED will knock at the door of Hemant Soren, and they might take him into the custody on the ground that he did not appear for interrogation or for the examination or answering question in the last 6 summons. So they have to take him in custody for detailed examination. So in that situation, Kalpana Soren will take over. Of course, on record, Hemant Soren denied last evening that there is no such move. This is all being speculated. There is no substance in that. But as of now, after the resignation of Mr. Sarfaraz Ahmed, it is by and large certain now that in case of arrest of Mr. Hemant Soren, it is his wife Kalpana Soren who is going to be the next chief minister, and that will be almost a repeat of 1997 Bihar, when Lalu Yadav, once he became confirmed that he will have to surrender,
right,
and in that eventuality he won't get the bail, so then he resigned and anointed his wife Rabri Devi as the leader of RJD legislator party, and she became the first women chief minister
of undivided Bihar at that point of time, and the history now repeating itself in Jharkhand as well. Manish, please stay on with me. My colleague Arvind Gunasekar is also joining us at this moment. Arvind, a lot of political backroom politics going on when it comes to Jharkhand. But all this is happening because of what ED is doing as far as the Chief Minister is concerned. It seems that Mr. Soren and the JMM thinks that his arrest is inevitable. What are you picking up from your sources in the Enforcement Directorate?
Ankit, with Hemant Soren already skipping 6 consecutive summons, and also Enforcement Directorate again reaching out to him, asking him to give a time and place of his choice to question him in connection with the land grabbing money laundering investigation, and Hemant Soren again making it clear that he would not be joining the investigation. So in all likelihood, according to our sources, that the Enforcement Directorate is planning to take the legal recourse in this matter. That's to move the court and seek a non-bailable warrant against him. So without recording the statement of an accused, the Enforcement Directorate cannot arrest someone. So that's where the Enforcement Directorate's next plan is to move court and seek a non-bailable warrant, stating that he has been skipping, he has not been complying with the summons, and that seems to be the ground that the Enforcement Directorate will be taking for the non-bailable warrant. Once non-bailable warrant is issued by the competent court, then the Enforcement Directorate will execute the non-bailable warrant and will arrest and produce him before the competent court. From there, the agency will be taking him into custody. So that seems to be the plan B that the Enforcement Directorate is working on, according to our sources.